Hello, everyone. Just wanted to introduce myself. My name is Mike, and tell you a quick story about my fast cars and what I've been through, and racing and owning old muscle cars. So, start off. I'm not the best at videos, first off, but just I'd like to share what I've been through today, especially for people who love muscle cars and you know love classic cars, and I've loved cars since I was a little kid. I've restored them, went to school for it. I graduated high honors. So I'm almost 37 years old. Rewind back 18, 19 years. At 18 years old, I had a 98 Firebird Formula LS1. And the thing stock was fast as hell. So I put headers on it, Flowmasters. I think it was called a Hypertech chip at the time. I put a ram air hood, and eventually, after a while, the thing was running high 12s in a quarter mile. Very fast car. I had friends we all used to race, and they had Camero Z28 six speeds. My one friend had a 2000 Cobra. One friend had a 2000 GT Mustang. We all probably 8 or 10 of us, we meet up, race on back roads. I know it's illegal, but when you're young, you do stupid stuff. But when you're that young and you got that much horsepower underneath you, you think you're on top of the world. But anyways, I never forget. My one friend had a white 95 Z28 six-speed intake, exhaust, a chip, and me and him would race. And sometimes it was close. But there was times we'd be hanging out together, and I loved driving a manual. Just loved it. And so sometimes we meet up, and I'm like, dude, can I drive your car? Because it was so much fun. So I would hop in his car, he'd hop in mine, take off, and just the six-speed and the V8 350 and the sound of it, just shifting gears and stuff, was just a blast. So I fell in love with the six-speed Z28 or Firebird, which I never drove Firebird six-speed, but my friends all had the Z28 six-speed, Camaros. Now you're talking early 2000s. I was 19, 20. Well, fast forward till a week ago. It's 2021. We're in the month of September, and all my life I had fast cars. And like 8 years ago I had a 2004 Mustang GT 5-speed. Loved it. Put a clutch in it, racing clutch, put intake exhaust. The thing was fun, it was fast. Before that I had Eclipses and stuff and a couple Cadillacs. But in the last 2 years, my fiance, she calls it a dad car. It's a 2019 Kia. And it's a nice car. It's a Kia Optima. I got all the options. Nice car, but when we met, she remembered me when I had all my muscle cars, and she calls it a dad car. Well, anyways, I'm driving down the road. I want to say it was this Sunday. I had a couple of the kids with me, and I passed this parking lot, and I see this Camaro. And it's a fourth generation, 90s, sitting there. Well, at first I'm thinking it's the V6 model. I'm like, paying no attention to it. Well, as I pass by it says Z20 on the side. Why whip into the fucking side of the parking lot? My kids are like, what the hell are you doing? I was like, I have to look at this car. So I run up, park the car, I get out, and I'm running up to the car, and I see it's a six-speed LT1 350. Well, instantly I'm like, I have to look at this car. So, anyways, I look at the car. It's a six-speed. It looks good. The body has some things in and stuff, but it looks good. So I meet up with the guy, test drive it. Runs amazing. Power and, just the interior and just everything. And I find out the guy is actually, that owned the car, is a instructor for mechanics for a college that's right by my house. And I found out later he's actually related to a couple of my stepkids, and he's very meticulous. And the car, first off, don't freak out. It has 200,000 miles on it. But this guy rebuilt everything in it. You know, like it runs amazing. Like, so just this morning, fast forward a week later, I got it off and we switched the titles. I gave all the kids a ride and it freaking takes off. It's unbelievable. You know, and it reminds me when I was 19, you're talking 18 years ago. So, you know, with that said right now, I would like to show you the guy's car. So, well, it's mine now. I bought it. It's in the driveway. You know, so we're going to go take a look at the car in a little bit. And I'm going to do a second video on the car. You know, just wanted to give you guys a little background. If you're interested and you like fourth generation Camaros and Firebirds, and I'm old school. I like the Fox bodies, and you know, I raced them when I was a kid, and you know, it's having this car. You know, it's very nostalgic. I'm very excited. So just keep out for a second video, fellas. Thank you.